Good morning, everybody. Dignitaries on the dais, Professor Ajit Zawkar, University of Oxford, UK, and chief guest of today's inaugural function, Dr. Anuradha Agrawal, National Coordinator, Caste Naheb, and guest of honor of today's inaugural function, Dr. Sunil Gorantiwar, PI, Caste, and Director of Research, MPKV Rahuri, Dr. M.G. Shinde, Co-PI, Caste. Dignitaries in front of me, Honorable Vice Chancellor of Anand Agriculture University, Dr. Katharia, Dr. Patil, Honorable Vice Chancellor of MAPSU, former Vice Chancellor, Dr. Magar, Honorable Vice Chancellor, former Dr. Kalokhe, distinguished our guest, Dr. Manjul Hazarika, Director AIT Bangkok, Dr. Omkar from Indian Institute of Sciences, Dr. Ha Nam Thang, Q University, Vietnam, Engineer Rajiv Roy, Chairman AgriPlast, Dr. Manikam from Tokyo, then Professor Raut from BITS Pilani, Professor Girish, University of Urbana, Dr. Thambi from Asian Productivity Council, Japan, Dr. Tare from IIT Kanpur, and there are so many distinguished delegates. Those are present in this auditorium. All the distinguished speakers, my dear friends, as well as the galaxy of experts from public and private organization, and dear students. As you are thus in this auditorium, almost 97 students are available for whom our university has been actually sent to various foreign universities. Then we have sent almost 31 faculty members to exposure in the foreign universities through Naib Caste and 12 senior officers. Almost our university has sent 140 very big team of the students, faculty, senior officers, so that they can see how the technology is used in the foreign countries and they get the exposure. So this can be utilized in our country. Dear friends, first of all, our Honorable Director General, Dr. Himanshu Pathak as well as the Dr. R.C. Agrawal, DDG, NRM, as well as National Director, has given the best wishes. Actually, they were supposed to come here because of a session is going on, so they could not come from Delhi. So there are well wishes from them. At the outset, I place on my sincere thanks and gratitude to ICR Naheb for sponsoring this caste project to our university, and with financial support from the caste project, our university has established the Center of Advanced Agricultural Science and Technology for Climate Smart Agriculture and Water Management. Under this project, various farmers-friendly technologies, digital solutions have been developed through innovative engineering approaches that align with the precision management, climate smart agriculture, geoinformatics, and so forth. And I feel very proud and privileged to inform you that our project, MPKV Caste project, is recognized #1 project in India, which is sponsored by ICR and the World Bank. Friends, it is said that everything can wait, but not the agriculture. And hence, without waiting further, we all are sitting here to discuss the futuristic agriculture or futuristic farming with special reference to India. And in this contest, also, you know that Honorable Prime Minister of India has given a call to Viksit Bharat by 2047, when we will be celebrating our century after independence. In the next 25 years, it is said that we can say 2050, and we can say by 2047, when India would be celebrating 100 years of independence, that would be what would be the food requirement. The latest estimate states that to 22-23, Indian food production reached 329 million tons, which include rice 135 million tons, wheat 110 million tons, pulses 26 million tons, and the oilseeds 42 million tons. And as regards to fruit production, we have crossed almost 100 million tons, and vegetables 213 million tons. So altogether, fruits and vegetable, we produce 321 million tons. But India's current population is 1.4 billion. It can be suitable, it can be sufficient, but whether this food production is sufficient when India's population will be 1.6 billion by 2050 or by 2047? So certainly answer is not. So that time world population will be around 9.7 billion. So there are so many challenges before us. We have to increase the food production by more than 70% of what we are currently producing. So the challenges before agriculture is the deteriorating and diminishing natural resources, let it be a soil, water, air, fuel. Second challenge is the climate change and its variability. My esteemed speaker just now spoke about that. And third is the decreasing and unwillingness of the human resources to do the farming. So two big drivers for the food demand would be, number one is, I said, the population which is increasing, and number two is the increase in the income, per capita income of the Indian society when we are reaching to 2047. And there will be demand for more protein rich food, maybe pulses, maybe meat, maybe eggs and all these things. So now it is observed that, but India has a very good, one important positive thing that it has been observed. The youth population of age group of 15 to 29 years comprise 27% of the India's total production. And therefore, nonetheless, today India has the largest global youth population to the tune of 355 million, of which 200 million are staying in the rural areas. So the next generation, which is the coming generation of the existing farmers, not interested in the farming the way today we do the farming. So this young generation is a technology savvy, you all of you know, and they need technologies which reduces the drudgery. The technology should be smart, less drudgery in the farm operations, and there are so many necessities will lead to evolving the high-tech solutions and lot of innovations. One thing is extremely important while doing agriculture. It is our duty to preserve our natural resources, prevent them from the deterioration for the next generation to come. Therefore, we have to do the agriculture in sustainable way. That means we have to, number one, increase the productivity per unit input, increase the net return of the grower, increase the input use efficiency. Fourth one is the increase resilience to climate change. Fifth is the increased gender and social inclusions. And sixth is the reduction in the emissions, greenhouse gases. And to achieve this sustainable agriculture, we have to focus on conservation agriculture, regenerative agriculture, climate resilient agriculture, climate smart agriculture, precision and protective agriculture. And what are tools available with us to do this kind of agriculture in a sustainable way? These are the IoTs, drones, remote sensing and GIS, robotics, artificial intelligence, machine learning, sensors, mobile and web applications, farm mechanization, digital support systems. These are all required tools which will be helping the agriculture for the sustainable agriculture. And one more technology which we have not touched upon this conference is the GM and gene editing, and that is the development of varieties to suit biotic and abiotic stresses in crops and animals, and it is itself a big subject. That's why we have not touched upon this. So this is the first time in India, MPKV Rahuri has organized this international conclave, or you can say conference, on this mega size on futuristic agriculture after call of Honorable PM of India of Viksit Bharat at 2047. And this conference, have 5 symposiums. One is on AI and hyperspectral imaging. Second symposium on drones for agriculture. Third symposium on IoT for agriculture. Fourth is the indoor farming. And fifth is the robotics for agriculture. And I will not go into details as the issues will be discussed in respective symposiums. And I hope all the sessions will be very useful to all the scientists, students from agricultural side as well as the technology side. And deliberations will prove milestone in the evolving, innovative, science-backed, technology-driven solutions to achieve sustainable agriculture and produce smart farmers. Lastly, we all hope we will not only sufficient in food grains in future, but we will also be a supplier to the most of the countries in the world. So once again, I welcome all the distinguished speakers, guests, came from all world over. Also, some of the delegates, it is live streaming throughout the world. All the who are viewers online, then senior officers from government and private organizations, former and current vice chancellors, students for this conference. And I must congratulate Team Naheb Cast, not the last but not the least. And I must congratulate Team Naheb Cast of MPKV under the dynamic multitasking leader and PI of this project and Director of Research, Professor Dr. Sunil Gorantiwar, and his whole team for arranging, organizing this mega conference. And I think they deserve the compliments from all of us. Thank you. Jai Hind, Jai Maharashtra.